Hey, this is JP from Retro Game Rarities. In 1968, Sony produced the gold standard in CRT technology, the aperture grille. They called this technology Trinitron, which produced a bright, sharp, and vibrant picture that competitors just couldn't match. They threw this technology in all of their systems, including their BVMs, PVMs, computer desktop monitors, and consumer-grade TVs. Fast forward to today, we got our hands on a 2005 Sony Wega, model number KV-27FS120. This is a high-grade and high-quality CRT, one of the last of its kind. It has superior audio and superior picture to many sets of the time. If you're a CRT junkie just like us, we've got your fix. Welcome to CRT Junkies Volume 1.
Retro Game Rarities.
Here's what we're going to look at: specifications, style and build, and audio and video of this sweet coveted set. Here we have the Sony Wega Trinitron model number KV-27FS120 from the year 2005, weighing in at a modest 99 pounds with a screen size of 27 inches. This set has a generous amount of inputs: 3 composite, 1 in the front and 2 in the rear, 1 S-video, 1 component, 1 RF, and of course, that amazing aperture grille. The FS120 has the typical two-tone silver and charcoal case. The front of the case has the Wega stamp at the upper left corner and the Trinitron stamp at the lower left corner. The screen is a solid anti-glare aperture grille 4:3 ratio with 2 quality 10-watt speakers on both sides. Near the lower center of the case is the settings panel with various functions for volume, channels, and menu along with composite inputs. Moving to the side of the case, you can see the two-tone coloring along with sweeping air vents and built-in handles near the bottom to make moving easier. At the back of the set, we have a handful of input options: RF for the truly vintage, composite, S-video, and component, and stereo audio outputs for truly banging sound. But let's not forget that massive Sony logo that demands respect. On to the audio and video. Full disclaimer, this set is in excellent condition. I've seen some that were abused and had issues, but this set is about as good as it gets. The audio on this set is outstanding. It blows current flat panels out of the water. The audio gets extremely loud and remains clear. Rich, balanced bass, crystal highs, and zero distortion. You can also pop in an external audio system to turn it up to 11. The picture is where these sets truly shine. It's nothing short of excellent. The menus have a variety of customization, and if you need some extra tweaks, you can access the service menu. The service menu is where I did some minor adjustments to get an average center screen among all the consoles. Now let's take a look at some game footage. We'll start with the RF input and ATARI 2600. I have a converter to plug the ATARI directly into the back of the set without the need for an original switch box. This doesn't change the signal, just makes it easier. RF is truly a dirty signal by today's standards, but this Trinitron puts out the best RF signal I've seen. We'll let Pitfall roll for a bit. You can see some signal rolling in flat colored areas, but that's what you get with RF. However, in Demon Attack, which is mostly black, it's barely noticeable. If you're looking to get into ATARI 2600, I highly suggest picking these two games up. Next up, we'll look at Composite on the NES. The game in the footage is Kid Dracula, a platformer that's like a cute version of Castlevania. I wanted to showcase this game because of all the background textures. This really shows the sharpness of the Trinitron. Moving on to Master System, played through the Genesis Composite output via an EverDrive cart. Alex Kidd The Lost Stars is a very vibrant game. It looks decent here. While I think it tends to be oversaturated, it's still playable. Now here's where I was completely surprised by the composite output. Playing Genesis games. The Genesis is known for its awful composite signal. However, any game I threw at it, the Trinitron made it look good in comparison to many other CRT sets I've owned. Space Harrier 2 is sharp and vibrant. Wani Wani World is another great representation of a vibrant and crisp picture. Next we have N64 through S-Video. The N64 is known to have an anti-aliasing smear effect. Again, the Trinitron comes through. The sharp scanlines definitely help the picture on this system. Killer Instinct is a tad dark for me, but that can be adjusted in the TV menu if needed. For the finale, Nights into Dreams on PS2 through Component. What's great about this version of the game is you can choose either the Saturn version, which uses the original graphics, or the revamped PS2 version. In both versions you can see how crisp the picture is, and truly a joy to play. I would honestly recommend playing PS2 through Component on a CRT if possible versus a flat panel. It's absolutely outstanding. To wrap up, these Trinitrons are still around and can be picked up for a few dollars or even for free. The composite signal was the main reason I picked up this set, as even JVC D-Series couldn't match it. So if you enjoyed this video, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment. We're on all the major socials. Again, this is JP from Retro Game Rarities. Thanks for watching.